Hey there. Okay, I am making shepherd's pie. I did some prep work last night. Potatoes and the onions, peppers, and all that good stuff. Right here, onions, peppers, and seasonings. Right here, I'm gonna put in the microwave. Basically, it's beef seasoning. We'll put that in there for 2 minutes, and we're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna chop up the hamburger. And I like using the 90% lean for this because I don't have to worry about trying to empty hot grease before I put it in the pan. So that's a plus for me. Let me grab the pan. Right here. This is the pan that I use. These are the potatoes, which I'm going to empty the water out of and dump them into the clean water. Turn them on. Boil. Okay. There was a little gray on top, and that's okay. There we go. Have those boiled. Now, and yes, the pan is on. You can smell the herbs cooking. Didn't use a lot of fresh. Used some fresh thyme. Then I used my squeezy tubes of fresh basil and Italian. Then I used a couple of different dried blends. I used fresh pepper and onion. I used dry garlic. Let's see what else. What else did I use? Oh, and have I got a situation for you? Apparently, I don't put that in there yet. Not till these are done. Apparently, in what do you call it? Frozen 3, Elsa is a lesbian. Or it comes out that she's a lesbian in some way. And so now they're asking, is she going to have a girlfriend in number 4? And no, Disney has not planned that, although they have planned a number 4. I'm sorry. My kid wouldn't watch it. And I'm not saying that as a homophobic idiot. I'm saying that because I don't want to explain. I'm sorry. But Frozen, their demographic is toddler to about 2nd grade. I don't want to explain to my child in that age group what it means that Elsa likes girls. I'm sorry. I agree with my friend Mandy on that. Apparently there's something in the new Toy Story about that as well. No! Hold the phone! We're talking about toddler bait here. Like you said, toddler up to, say, 2nd grade. No! No, 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 no. And I have family members who are in the LGBTQ community. And I love them just the same. I just don't think we need to have questions being asked by 2 to 8-year-olds. I just don't. Oh, shut up, phone. Okay, I got a prescription. Goodie. I gotta see how much money I have on my food. Okay, that's gonna come to a boil. This is cooked. So, take this, which is all the seasonings, onions, peppers, a little bit of butter we used to saute them. This was my mother's trick. Saute them in a bowl in the microwave. He came up with that trick later on. Ooh. Okay. Now, I have, let me turn this way down. There we go. Up here. Right here. The best peas in the world in this drawer. As far as I'm concerned. So, now, I'm going to tell you about this. Yep, it's Pampered Chef. My mother bought it to help out a friend. But actually, this takes off the lid. See this little thing? You put it on top of the lid and you press the button on top and it pulls off the lid. Oops, I had it off. There we go. And it pulls off the lid like this. After you cut it, because the way the lid is cut, there are no sharp edges. Because it literally lifts the whole lid off. I'm going to do this so I can get the water out of here. I don't want all that sodium. Yes, I could get no salt ones, but I like these peas. So, now what we're going to do is I'm going to unplug this. Leave it on the counter. Don't touch it. Because believe it or not, that will burn you. That is very hot. So leave it on the counter for an hour or so. Now I'm going to take the pan. Alright, I need to make this so you can see it. Alrighty. There we go. Take this and go on one corner, and that's how you get it out. And put it in the baking dish. And then let that sit aside because it's hot. Okay. First things that I learned to cook when I was a kid were in the electric frying pan. So for me, the electric frying pan is nostalgic. There we go. We do that. Then we sprinkle the peas. Now a lot of people, and probably some people watching this, look at this and say, what are you doing? You should be using corn. Yeah, maybe, but I like peas. My mother used to use both in hers. So, now all I have to do is wait for the potatoes to cook. Grab a fork to test the potatoes. I don't think they're remotely done. No, they're not. Once I do the potatoes, I mash them up really good, spread them over the top. One more step. I preheat my oven. One more step. Okay. Right here. This was the stuff my mother added later on. Come on. Okay, up here usually works. There we go. Yes, what? right on top of the potatoes. Then you cover it over and stick it in the microwave, right? I guess you could, but in the oven. 350 for 45 minutes. I cover it, not everybody does. No, that's not going to do it. Okay. I do have a steak meal planned with potatoes, so I'll have to use the roasted garlic potatoes for that. Oh, I do have a sour cream and chive, so salty. But I use these with that, with the real carrots. Because I'm going to cook the steak and carrots. Crock pot. I tried it in the oven and I failed. So. I'm not going to bore you with mashing potatoes. You all know how to do that. It's getting there. So, I will end this video right here. And just know that I'm going to mash the potatoes, spread them on top of here, put cheese on top, not the whole bag. And cover it with aluminum foil and stick it in the oven. You don't have to cover it. And you don't have to put it in for 45 minutes if you haven't made it ahead. In my case, I might do, I'll try some warm, so basically melt cheese. So I might do like 25 minutes, depending on how warm it is when the potatoes come out. So, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Thank you for stopping in Punky's World.